G'day, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Well, October looks very much like following in the footsteps of September. Above average rainfall almost statewide, starting in the west tomorrow and reaching the east coast by Thursday. 14 to 25 degrees, the temp range at Bundaberg Airport today, with Hervey Bay hitting a high of 24. Bundaberg's top of only 18.2 yesterday broke a 45-year October record. On the satellite loop, the first ominous signs of yet another northwest cloud bands there. These sheets of cloud that move in from the northwest. This is exactly what you get in a year like this, where we have a negative IOD and all that warm Indian Ocean water, basically channeling water ahead of an upper trough and producing these cloud bands. It'll start raining in the west of Queensland tomorrow, and that'll gradually move east over coming days. Today's chart, on the surface, it's not that exciting. We've got a high that's just slipping out of Bass Strait now into the Tasman Sea, and the anti-clockwise flow around that high is bringing those cooler south to southeasterly winds into southern Queensland at least. On tomorrow's chart, the high moves a bit further out. Winds become more onshore. That western trough is the first signs of the channeling of moisture, which will reach us later on in the week. Now the latest from the BOM. Boating forecast for Hervey Bay waters. Southeast to east winds 10 to 15 knots only tomorrow, but increasing to a 15 to 20 knot easterly on Wednesday, then dropping back on Thursday. Gowrie offshore, we've got southeasterlies, again between 10 and 20 knots, but this time on a 2 metre swell. Wednesday, Thursday, both easterly 15 to 20. High tide at the crack of dawn, you might miss it, but you'll certainly catch the high tide much later in the day, much later in the morning I should say, and for some ports even early afternoon. Now the Wide Bay Burnett, we've got a fine though partly cloudy day. Bundaberg 14 to 25 degrees, going to 27, Hervey Bay 24 and Maribor 25. Looking ahead for Bundy, becoming cloudy for the second half of this week, with showers continuing into the weekend and probably peaking on Sunday. Nights will be mild and days about average. Confused about the difference between rain and showers? Let me explain. Rain falls specifically from sheet cloud in the higher atmosphere, usually caused by upper troughs and lows that you don't see on the chart. Whether it's heavy or light, rain tends to spread itself evenly so nobody misses out. The sky's forever grey and the ground stays wet from lack of sun. In Queensland, rain is quite rare. Instead, we get showers, short bursts of water from lumpy flat-bottom clouds like this one. Most showers alternate with sunshine, producing highly localised rainfall, sometimes quite heavy. And now it's back to the team.
And we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Take care. Good night.